All right, let's go with another part of our quick tutorial. And this one will be on how to do electronic communications balloons. Here we have another art from Joe Madureira. I'm not sure for what comic it is, but really cool looking character, and will fit for the high-tech electronic thing. So okay, let's suppose is hearing a communicator, and the headquarters is saying something to her. So let's start with the ellipse tool. Um, Make it a little more oval. Right. Let's paint it white. Let's press F12 and make the outline thicker. Again, 1.5. Round corners, round line behind fill, scale with image. Okay. Now, the process will be basically the same as for balloons. We just will need to use the Bezier tool to create some cool spikes, all right? Maybe something like this. Okay, I created one, so I will click and drag, and while I am dragging it, I'm holding the click, and I will right click. This create a copy of the object I just created, all right? So with this copy, I will flip it. I will mirror it horizontally, right? So it's like turning 180 degrees, basically. I will click again here, rotate a little bit, move it here. I will do another copy and let it here. All right. So I'm clicking on this object and holding Shift, clicking the other, and then click on the circle, and I'm gonna weld. Okay, we have it, but let's use these copies of this triangle to create a kind of a cut here. All right, something like this. Make it parallel to the line. Okay. This one I will flip it again. Let's move it here, rotate it a little bit. Let's put it here, down here, right? A little bit more. Okay. I will repeat the process. I will select the object, hold Shift, and but now I'm gonna, instead of welding it, I'm gonna trim. The option is trim. Okay. So it makes a cut, right? Let's suppose I'm gonna delete this one. Let's just add a quick test. Yeah, good job, soldier. return to headquarters. No. Right. And we're gonna play a little bit with this now, right? So just in a minute. Let's put that comic book font. Just wait a little bit because I have a lot of fonts. The more fonts you have on your computer, the more it will take to load them all every time you click on the font selection. Again, the shape tool with the text selected, gonna reduce the space between the lines. Okay, for this is a cool shortcut, right? I have the text selected, and I'm gonna press Ctrl Q. All right. What this makes is it converted the text in curves. It actually is not Ctrl Q. Let me give it a Ctrl Z. I think it's Ctrl K. Yes, Ctrl K. Just 1 minute. Let me back it again here. Okay. Ctrl K. It basically break line by line, right? This is one line now. This is another. It break all the words, okay? So now if the words are separated, I'm gonna make just the now bigger, okay? And I'm gonna rotate it maybe still a little bit to I want the impact on this now, right? So you can have an idea. And let's suppose we wish to add a little more telecommunication effect on this one. So what I'm gonna do, I wanna click, drag it, and while I'm holding the click, again, I press right click. It created a copy, but let's make it without any color. All right, actually this is white, so but I will make it transparent. I will just click here, a normal click on this little X here above the black square. Oops, the object must be selected. Okay, now we have a transparent. The outline is a little bit too thick because there's no color. Press F12 again. I will reduce the thickness 0.75 maybe. Cool. Now I'm gonna give a right click on the color I wish. Let's select a bluish, a greenish something. Okay. Then I can just let it here. Okay, something like this. Or a little more over it, maybe. Or I can make it bigger and place it. I'm holding Ctrl and page down. Let's make it behind the balloon. Cool. I can duplicate it and create another, right? Another layer. I can do it all again, creating 3 layers of contour. I can change the color of the last one, you know. So this helps brings the idea of it's a electronic device communicating, you know. There's some interference here on the transmission, you know. You can imagine that voice, control soldier, return to the headquarters now. You know. So yeah, you can go playing with this. um, I think this covers the communication kind of balloon. You can create spikes or cuts, you know, making triangular shapes and cutting or welding to create this idea. Yeah, this is it for now. Now the next part I'm gonna show some design tricks, you know, to create some cool captions. All right.